Hello and welcome back yet again to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio version, the version that's meant to improve your imaginative qualities. Yeah, work with that stuff between your ears, make those pictures, feel those feelings in your mind's eye. And so that's the design of this whole thing. You only have one solitary picture, and that is the tarot spread for the day. That's it. No additional movement on the screen. That's done intentionally to get you into kind of a Zen state. It could be that you close your eyes, periodically open them just to kind of follow along with what's on the screen. But again, that will not change. It's more a question of allowing you to relax your eyes. Anything that could distract you from this Zen moment so that you learn to manifest better. You learn to exercise your imagination. Plus, it's good for multitaskers. You want to get up, get a cup of coffee or tea or cereal, sandwich, whatever the heck it is. That's fine. You just keep listening. The pictures keep coming. So we have two levels, right? Bottom level, upper level. The center cards in both of those are critical. And we begin right up front, bottom row, with the Oracle card, Go the Distance. The number up in the right is 47, which is 11-2, which talks about some sort of a joining. Twos are always kind of combining, maybe making a decision, something in that regard. You have to accommodate someone or something, right? The 11 says it's a little deeper than that, though. It's more subconscious, more spiritual, whatever. So go the distance. That's the message for today for you. Go the distance. Some part of your life, you need to go the distance. Now, you don't already know what that is. I think you have a pretty good idea. But let's kind of fill in some of the details in terms of the tarot manifesting, huh? First row, front row, all the way to the left, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is very intuitive, very sensitive, very caring. A lot of compassion. A lot of calmness, too, because where the King of Cups may make loving proclamations, the actions are really carried out by the Queen. She is the one who spreads the love in everything that she does. And of course, as I say every time, that's because she loves herself. It all begins and ends with us individually. If we're looking for that love in our life, we be the love in our life. We're looking for kindness. We're looking for whatever it is. Doesn't make any difference. We have to be that first, or at least be open and receptive to same. And that's very difficult. Sounds real easy, but it's very difficult. This whole idea of loving ourselves or being open to change. We get very comfortable in routine. Yeah, I know we bitch about it. I know. I'm tired, I'm bored. But we're not open. New things can be very positive. You know that. If you only knew that things were going to be positive before you made the decision or before you opened yourself up to them. But we don't know that, do we? We can intuit that. That's what the Moon card is all about. So you will have to go the distance. You have to spread the love to yourself first. How do you do that? Well, the Moon card gives you some sort of an idea. There's no question about that. Because the Moon card talks about intuition. Okay? You got to kind of feel your way. There's a little bit of fear with the Moon card. Okay? Very often with the Moon card, the problem is very basic, very simple. Moon card is emotion, subconscious, intuition, right? Okay, so we got that. But in these moments, we try to rely on our mind. Oh, I'm going to be logical. I want to be logical. I don't trust my emotions. Emotions and intuition are two different things. Okay? Emotions are reacting to a person, situation, something outside of ourselves. Intuition is feeling it from the inside out, not the outside in. And so the idea of going the distance by spreading the love for yourself first, certainly, and then others, is something that you're going to have to go by your gut. Very difficult for most people. Because in a 3D world, we have to be logical. And our mind is really useless until it connects with our intuition, connects with our spirit. However, you're going to have an opportunity. Knight of Swords. When you allow yourself to go the distance, when you allow yourself to spread the love, when you allow yourself to be open to your intuition, Knight of Swords says there will be enlightenment. There will be an idea. Because remember, swords are words and ideas. Yeah, there's an element of logic to it, no question. But I think this will be more of a spontaneous kind of a situation where if you're just open to your intuition, to your gut, in a very loving, positive way, and you're willing to go the distance, say, you know, I don't know where the end result is, but I'm just going to step forward. That's when the inspiration will hit. And if you see the Knight of Swords card, there's no halfway about him. Full tilt. And what that full tilt is probably doing is breaking you out of a habit, bad habit. That's the Devil card. Devil card is bondage, addiction. It's the dark side of all of us. We all have a dark side. And so, that being the case, there is some fear, some negativity, some self-restriction, maybe even despair, that is preventing you from using the Queen of Cups energy of love or following your gut so that you can go the distance and have this tremendous insight which the Knight of Swords promises. Let's go to the upper row. First card, upper row, again, the Queen of Cups. First card in the bottom row, Queen of Cups. First row or first card in the upper row, Queen of Cups. Message is really clear. There's nothing ambiguous about it. You really need to open up to the possibility of self-love, to the possibilities of love, to the positivity that love brings. And if you don't do that, the Queen of Cups indicates that you have a lack of confidence. That may be what this whole thing is about. Your confidence about the future, about yourself, and how they fit together. Card next to the Queen of Cups, very much like the card on the bottom row. Bottom row was Queen of Cups and the Moon. Top row is Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. Same kind of a feeling, same kind of an essence. There's a repeat here situation. Again, the High Priestess speaks of intuition, the subconscious mind, wisdom, trusting your gut and a little more. There's that basic thing that we all know, and we have a tendency of not following our gut, and we often go, oh, geez, if I only listen to myself. Well, now's the time to listen to yourself. Give it your all. Go the distance in some area. And I think it is trusting yourself, believing in yourself, spreading the love, change up your bondage, move ahead. We talked about the Moon in the bottom row. Here it resonates again. Upper row, the Moon card. Very much like the High Priestess. Very much like the Queen of Cups. You are being asked to trust yourself, to love yourself, to respect yourself, to believe in yourself. That's what will free you from the devil energy. And in fact, the final card up top, the Fool card, that is really, for me, the most spiritual card. It's all a card of faith. You know, there are people who go, well, the Fool card really doesn't know, new beginnings, innocence, just move ahead. Yes and no. When you do anything in life that is different, that is new, there is an element of faith, of hope there. You're going in with the best intentions that you possibly can, and that's what the Fool is all about. The Fool is stepping forward in faith. It's one thing to say you believe, it's another thing to act like you believe, to go the distance. That's the act of faith in yourself, in your spirit side, in your God side. I mean, if you take a look at your life, and we all can do this, there were times in the past where you could have really messed it up and you didn't. Somehow, magically, miraculously, it worked out for you. That essence is what you have to carry on. That will set you free. And you're going to come to that. Here we go with the vice versa card, middle of the top row. Again, it is the Knight of Swords. Okay? Incisiveness, intelligence, acting with certainty. So if you look at today's read, it's kind of interesting because you see a constant repetition. You see the same energy about the subconscious, your wisdom, your intuition, the Queen of Cups, the Moon. Queen of Cups twice, in fact. The Moon twice, in fact. And we also have the High Priestess. They all have the same energy. And we have the Knight of Swords twice. Because you have to move forward with certainty. You have to give it your all. You have to be willing to go the distance. There is something in your life that is requiring you to do that. Go the distance. To do that takes an element of faith. And that means trusting your gut, trusting your intuition. Give it your all. It deserves nothing less. That's the reading for today. Back tomorrow with another Tao Manifesting Tarot. Hope you're there with me. If not, between now and the next time you and I have a chance to do tarot together, as usual, peace and blessings.